Hi guys, happy Monday night. So it's another vlog and another boat backdrop. I'm actually not in Marina Crescent though this time. It's just a bit further up the coast. I'm not really sure what this particular area is called. It's in Salmia and it's at the Sultan Centre restaurant. So you can see the sunset behind me, which is lovely. This is the backdrop of Kuwait City, which is so nice. And this is all the yachts and boats that are moored here. Just a really, really gorgeous place. So today, this is the first of our particularly focused vlogs on social media week. And I wanted to start off with an unusual one, and one that seems to be gaining a lot more traction in the business community recently, and that's Snapchat. Now, in the UK, Snapchat is was solely reserved for teenage girls, drunk photos, and a kind of more of a friend messenger app, if you like. It's changed a lot. They've added some new features recently, and they're really trying to kind of reinvent it over the last few months. And a lot of businesses now use it to interact with their customers. And the way to tell whether you would be a good business for using Snapchat is how good the quality of the photos and the videos that you take would be. So for example, with Amy Executive, we use it any time that we take on a new penthouse, or any time that we're out and about and we're seeing all these amazing cities. Like we take snaps in Kuwait, we've got an Amy Kuwait Snapchat, and we've got an Amy Executive for the UK Snapchat. So there's always lots of content, because what we do is property and it's travel and it's stuff that's really easily relatable by picture. If you have a business which isn't easily relatable by photograph and it's maybe not particularly exciting, then what you can do is you can base it on your personality. And I'm just going to move because there's quite a lot of noise going on down here. And it can be a kind of personality driven Snapchat. So you can have your founder or your CEO or senior member of your team or whoever it is, and they can be the face of the Snapchat for the business. And it can just be as simple as the inner workings of the business going on, or it can be snaps from the office, or something to do with the team. Whatever it is, there's always something that people want to know about your business. And the other side of it is, if you're an entrepreneur and you're just setting up, Snapchat your journey. Tell people about how you got started. Snapchat networking meetings, Snapchat how you plan your time, how you do your productivity. I follow a fellow entrepreneur on Snapchat, Rob Stewart. I can't remember what his Snapchat name is, sorry, I'll dig it out and put it in the comments. And he just goes through his day, and it's really, really interesting, because it's, for everything from shakes in the morning to management meetings. And obviously there's no sensitive information, but I find things like that really interesting, because it's always good to see how other entrepreneurs do it. Gary Vee, his Snapchat story is always things like, his travel and how he's hustling and how he eats bananas. If you don't follow him, you probably won't get that, but you should check that one out, just for the pure eating bananas solely. So things like that, things that you don't think are important, things that you just think, well, I just do that on a daily basis. Just remember, not everybody has a business. Not everybody's an entrepreneur. Lots of people would like to be. So the things that you find mundane, or the things that you find maybe boring at the moment, other people will take inspiration from. And especially if you're at the start of your journey, you don't have to know how it's going to turn out. You don't have to be sure that everything's going to be okay. You can Snapchat as you go, and the way that you can record Snapchats now is quite interesting. So you save them all to My Story, and you record a story, and it's basically like a daily story of what you've been doing. And there's lots of different features on it which come in really handy. So if you take a picture, you take a video, and then you swipe from left to right, it brings up a series of frames for your photograph. Or if you've taken a video, you can fast forward it, or you can slow it down, or you can do all these other wee kind of tricks with it. There's also there, if you've taken a photo, it can come up with the time, or with a video as well, the time or the temperature, which is a good way to timestamp your photo or your video. So you've got all those features, but likewise you can write on it, you can draw on it, which I think is one of the unique features about Snapchat, because it makes it essentially you. And it's actually quite funny when you take a picture and you start to draw on it and you do things, and then you go to delete it, like you decide you don't want to do it anymore. Instead of just saying, are you sure you want to delete, it says, are you sure you want to delete your masterpiece? As if you're creating this big great work of art and all you've been doing is drawing horns in your head and stuff like that. But there's those wee features that make it different. So you put all this on your story, and the way that you put it on your story is you either press the arrow and then select to My Story, or you press the square with the wee, I think it's a plus that's at the top right hand corner of it. You press that down the bottom and that automatically saves it to your story. So then at the end of the day, when you have a full day of snaps, you go into my story, and right beside it to the right hand side there's like a circle with an arrow in it, and you click on that and it gives you the option to save your story to your gallery. So that means in your gallery you can have a whole day's snaps and you can save that into your photo gallery in your phone. You can then upload that to YouTube. So I'm doing a Snapchat story every single day this week, but I'm also going to start doing it maybe like twice a week on an ongoing basis, because I do have a really exciting life. Like I do, I've got this amazing job, I've got this amazing company, I've got this fantastic backdrops, I've got all this great stuff going on, and I want to share it with the world. And I don't want to share it with the world because I'm showing off, or I'm going, look what I've got. It's not about that. I want to share it with the world because I was not always here. I did not always have boats in the background. I wasn't always this happy, and I wasn't always this content. So the reason I want to share the story with other people is I want to say, if I can do it, then you can too. So what's the story that you want to share with other people? What is it that you want to get across? Do you want to get across that other people should give up their day job and start a business? Do you want to get across that anybody can pick up French in 6 months or less? Or do you want to get across that going to night school and learning a new skill, or learning a new studying for a college course or a degree changed your life? Whatever your story is, whatever you want to tell the world, Snapchat now gives you the chance to do that on a daily basis by taking pictures in a real-time journey of what you've done. I think that's a fantastic tool. And yes, you can use filters, and I have been known to use the filter which makes your skin look better, you look fresher, you look less tired. Perfect. But most of it's real. Most of it just looks like this. I don't use a filter in the vlogs. I probably would if I could, because I look shit half the time. But it's you. It's authentically you. There's no spin on it. There's no PR company. There's no professional photographs. It's just you. People love that. That's what people want to see. Well, I hope that's what people want to see, because I'm literally trying to make a living of uploading myself every single day, so it better be what people want to see. No, but it genuinely is. Authenticity is the buzzword now. Everybody wants to see genuine people. Everybody wants to see authenticity in them. Everybody wants relatability, and that's what Snapchat helps you get across. Very, very underused tool in business. Also, if nothing else, if it only takes a couple of minutes out your day to do it, and it turns out to be the next big platform for business, and you're one of the early adopters, you're going to have one of the biggest followings. So do it now and get in before a lot of other larger companies realise it's there. Also, there's a new app just now called Ghost Codes. I'll probably do this in another vlog because I know I'm running out of time. I want to keep them short now, you see. Download Ghost Codes and you can actually go in and rate other Snapchatters. If you get yourself on there fast enough, you can have a better rating in your field than your biggest competitor. And when Snapchat becomes the medium of choice for companies interacting with their customers, when you're starting to get customer feedback through snaps, if you're somebody with a bigger following than your biggest competitor, then you're going to start to, raise up the profile and be competing in their level. That's just a couple of handy tips about Snapchat. I love it. I absolutely love it. My team, they're learning to love it. I'm basically telling them they love it right now, but they will love it. It's a great way to interact. We enjoy it. It's fun. Get it downloaded, give it a try, and stick with it. Okay. Look at that sunset. Amazing. Right, I'll leave you here, guys. Have a great Monday night. It is Monday this time. I got it right. And I'll see you tomorrow. And I think tomorrow we'll do Instagram. No, I'm definitely using a filter for that one. Okay. Good night, guys. Bye.